The Celtics have hit the century mark in the third quarter. Here comes Minott! Why not a windmill? Minott!
That don't look like a lawnmower to me.
Whoa!
And Josh Minott, a part of a very entertaining 31-point blowout win for the Celtics in preseason action at TD Garden. It is Celtics Postgame Live. Tom Giles, Chris Forsberg, Eddie House with you.
We got to pull the ripcord on the lawnmower.
Yeah. And we're going to see those from time to time throughout the show as well. And
can we just put it on a loop for like a half hour?
That and the Wendell Moore Jr. dunk that we saw at the end there. I mean, seriously, it came all the way to the final minute of this game. And it was just highlight after highlight. But, Eddie, your thoughts on what you saw tonight from the Celtics?
Well, I would say the first half was the most impressive because they started the game out with high energy. They were buzzing around on defense. They were knocking down shots. They were sharing the basketball. And it was the guys that are going to be out there for the majority of the time getting the most minutes. And then I like the way that when the other guys came in, they followed suit. They did the same exact thing. And then on the flip side of that, also love the way that Joe coached them. You know, Joe had them. Everybody was on a short leash. If you missed a box shot, offensive rebound, you gave up offensive rebound, you were coming out. So I like the standard that he's setting. I like, obviously, they have been practicing, playing hard, and that this is the way that they're going to have to play to compete. And I've been telling people this for a while. Don't be surprised. The Celtics aren't going to be in the cellar. People think that they're going to be a team that's not going to get many wins. They're still going to make the playoffs. You know, they're still going to be right there in the thick of things, and they'll beat some good, really, really good teams. But I thought the way that they played together, hard, and also knocked down the shots, and the way Joe coached, man, I loved everything about it.
I'm ready for real games. That's where I'm at. Like, you saw Peyton and Derek, all the returning core guys, Sam getting to the free throw line a million times. Everyone looks good there. Brad Stevens clearly, I know it's early and I'm overreacting, but knocked it out of the park this offseason. Minott looks like a rotation guy. Garza's going to help. Boucher looks like he could be a starter for this team as well. And I just feel like this team is ready to go with what they've got. There's still question marks. Like, Cade has got to turn it up. Simons obviously was great tonight. Got to figure that out, like what his role is and how to maximize his offensive talents. But like, it just feels like we're ready to go. Can we just fast forward through the last? I mean, he's still going to watch everybody, but
one
like
more preseason game,
yeah. Like,
it's here before you know. I mean, 10 days away from regular season.
It's gonna be a long. I don't know. I'm gonna go a little stir crazy.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, let's enjoy.
We want some dunks or something.
No, the Minott dunks those were special. Actually, he's standing by with Abby back at TD Garden.
Josh, your first game inside TD Garden, what'd you think?
Man, it's amazing, bro, being on this side of it. And I was here, a year ago, and it's just, I know what they're capable of, and it's crazy, the love, support, everything in Boston. It's surreal out here.
You put on a show as well, had some monster dunks, but I want to ask you about the celebration right after you hit the three for the 4-point play. What is that?
Hey, man, it's that why not? Yeah, I be throwing that up.
I thought you wanted to be called the lawnmower.
I mean, it's a bunch of different nicknames. You got a lawnmower, why not? You got J-Day, the Instagram handle, all that.
Good with all of them?
Yeah.
What do you feel like you have been able to show in this preseason?
I feel like just defensive versatility. It starts with that. I mean, I feel like after that, everything is a plus. You know, I'm just doing what Joe expects me to do. Just trying to muck up the game, make it harder on the opposing offense, stuff like that.
31-point win tonight. How close is this team to getting to the identity that Joe wants you guys to play with?
I'd say we're very close. Just continue to, keep getting in shape, I feel like, because the expectation on defense is just, speed the other team up. So we're just trying to be the fastest, most physical team every night and just make it uncomfortable for the other team.
Josh, thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah, have a good one.
Every time.
All right, why not Minott? And the Celtics 2-1 now in this preseason. Again, they've got one left against Toronto. That game coming your way on Wednesday. But right now we got to go back to, because there was another highlight dunk in the final 30 seconds of this game. Wendell Moore Jr. throwing down in the reaction from our guys in the front row. Seemed like you guys were a little surprised. Weren't expecting that in the final 30 seconds. Drew and Scal joining us now. And, yeah, plenty of entertaining moments in this one, fellas.
Yeah, I want to know what Abby was upset about after the interview.
Yeah,
Every time it's a great interview when Abby's doing it. That was another awesome one. I really like that Josh Minott guy. Super energetic. He's going to play really hard. I mean, I feel like he's going to play a lot for the Celtics.
And he's talented. He's long. He's athletic. He gets after it defensively. And he just got here, and he seems like he fits in really well with the group. And Eddie can kind of expand on this. A lot of role players, they got to be able to operate out of the corner. He seems really comfortable doing that, which means he could fit in with a lot of different lineups with this group.
Yeah, that's where he's been, most comfortable. That's where he's been stationed through 3 preseason games now. He's a guy who, last year, almost half of his shots were from 3 with Minnesota. He didn't play a whole lot, so it's a small sample, but almost half of his shots were 3s, which was up 20 points from the year before. So you can tell that he's trying to change his game to play more in the modern NBA. Obviously, to play for the Celtics, he's going to have to shoot some 3s, but I think the more important stuff, Scal, will be the rebounding and the defending and getting out in transition. Yeah,
energy plays are the things that really stood out. And this whole group is like that. Like, these guys get after it. We were talking about Joe on the broadcast. Offensive rebound happens. Joe's watching the game over there. He snaps his fingers, and then all of a sudden a sub comes up, and they just replace the guy who gave up the offensive rebound. You can talk about all kinds of things in basketball, but it's what you emphasize and what you hold guys accountable to doing. It feels like they're going to hold guys accountable to rebounding the ball. If this team is a good defensive rebound team, we could be dangerous because there's a lot of offensive talent, a lot of shooting, great spacing, some high IQ guys. But rebounding to me, it still clearly is a problem. But if you can emphasize it enough, maybe you can get over that hump. And everyone, I felt like, got better as the second half went as far as getting on the glass.
Yeah, and speaking of the offensive talent, which we know is abundant, we saw it from Anthony Simons tonight.
Big-time shot maker.
That guy is a serious bucket. 6 for 9 from downtown. He's got that quick release. He's got some real wiggle when he's getting around guys. Just a little step back. He is Dame-ish, right?
Yeah, he's tough, and all his footwork kind of does look like Dame. How Dame kind of creates shots, but it's just another option that this team is going to have. You see the evolution of Peyton Pritchard and his growth offensively. He's going to go one-on-one a lot more. He's going to get more opportunity. I think Derek White's going to get better. We know Jaylen Brown's been chomping at the bit for this opportunity. So I think offensively we're going to be fine. It's just a matter of all the other stuff. But we got some this scouting department, the basketball development side of it. I think the player development side. I think that this group is going to be good, but they got to rebound the ball.
Yeah, these guys know what they're doing. And I also love, Giles, that we had that poster at the very end when, in a regular preseason game, it's like we just be checking the clock waiting to get out of here. But it's kind of a microcosm of this team. They're just going to be really fun, and they kept us entertained all night tonight, even in a 30-plus point preseason game.
They absolutely did. And Anthony Simons, 21 points in 24 minutes. Very efficient. He was right out of the gate coming off the bench for the Celtics in this 138-107 win.